Hello guys, Jai Hind. I am Aniket from तर्कशास्त्र Academy. जिपमेट एग्जाम वाज कंडक्टेड ऑन 26th ऑफ अप्रैल. आज की वीडियो में हम एकदम डिटेल में उसका एनालिसिस करेंगे. ओवरऑल वी हैव हैड अ वर्ड विद ऑलमोस्ट 25 to 30 स्टूडेंट्स जो सीरियसली जिपमेट एग्जाम देने वाले थे. उनके थ्रू हमने ये एनालिसिस बनाया है. सो दिस इज द इन डेप्थ एनालिसिस. यहाँ पे हम पूरा पेपर पैटर्न समझेंगे, लेवल ऑफ डिफिकल्टी एज कंपेयर टू प्रीवियस ईयर समझेंगे, एंड द मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट थिंग व्हाट इज द एक्सपेक्टेड कट ऑफ, ये हम समझने वाले हैं. ओवरऑल वॉच दिस वीडियो टिल द एंड बिकॉज यहाँ पे मैं बहुत सारी छोटी छोटी चीज़ें ड्यूरिंग द वीडियो ही बता दूंगा. ठीक है. सो ओवरऑल इफ वी go through the analysis says the overall level of difficulty of the paper was slightly on the moderate side, slightly difficult than previous year. So cutoffs are expected to go down. The cutoffs are expected to go down because QA section was specifically bit tougher, but it was not as tough as IPM Indore or IPM Rohtak. Comparatively to previous year, it was tougher. Many students are saying that this IPM in this JIPMET exam was similar to the JIPMET exam in 2023. So let us go and check the cutoffs overall paper pattern of this exam. So overall paper pattern as expected was followed. QA we had 33, DILR 33, VARC 34, total 100 questions in 150 minutes plus 4 minus 1 was the marking scheme. There is no change in the paper pattern as such in the exam. Okay. Now, if we consider the level of difficulty, the main level of difficulty was difference in difficulty was in QA section. Last year, quantitative aptitude was easy to moderate. This year, the level of difficulty was from moderate to difficult. There are few questions which were difficult to solve. Okay. Then DILR section last year was moderate, but this year it was easy. So we can say that the overall level of difficulty was managed क्योंकि पिछले साल के हिसाब से डेटा इंटरप्रिटेशन लॉजिकल रीजनिंग थोड़ा सा इजी आ गया था. VARC was easy in both the years. Overall difficulty, if I consider, it was moderate. So cutoffs are expected to increase slightly. Okay. Now let us check the overall number of questions that were asked per topic. So number system, there were 2 questions, time and work 1 question, percentage 3, ratio proportion variation 2, SICI 2, profit and loss 3, averages 1, probability 1, and overall geometry, mensuration and trigonometry, there were 4 questions. So 1 question on geometry, 2 on mensuration and 1 on trigonometry was asked. Then clocks, there was 1 question, permutation combination 1 question. Surprisingly, data interpretation was asked in QA section as well. There were 2 sets of data interpretation, total 7 questions, 6 to 7 questions and few questions on algebra as well. Overall, if we see, this section was bit lengthy as per the analysis or as per the output by various students. Overall, this section was bit lengthy. Other than this, there were few difficult questions also in this particular section. So let us, whatever the students are saying, they are delivering this analysis on their basis only. Moving forward to data interpretation and logical reasoning, this was the easiest section. Series, there were 3 questions, procs 2 question, coding decoding 2, blood relation 2, linear arrangement 1, analogy 2, syllogism 1, critical reasoning. So there were 2 questions on statement assumption. So 2 questions there. There were few questions on statement conclusion as well. This total might not come out to be 33 because there are few questions that we might have missed. Okay, there were 2 questions on puzzles, one on odd one on direction sense. Again 1 question, and again data interpretation 3 sets 7 question. So data interpretation total there were 14 questions. They were supposed to be asked in this particular section, but data interpretation was 7 questions of data interpretation was asked in quantitative aptitude as well. Okay, but overall if we say talk about this particular section, this was one of the easiest section I mean, as easy as the verbal section as well. Verbal section also had few questions related to synonym antonym which were difficult. Here there was nothing at all, anything that was difficult in this particular section. Also, the time required to solve the question was also very low. Reading comprehension, if we talk about VARC, out of 34 questions, only 8 questions were on reading comprehension, and the comprehensions were easy to understand. There was the questions that followed were also easily manageable. Okay, there was close test, that is fill in the blanks in a paragraph. 4 questions were there. Synonym antonym 4 questions, sentence improvement 3 questions. Idioms and phrases was also asked in close test format. That was 4 questions. Error spotting 3 questions. Reported speech, that is direct speech and indirect speech 2 questions. Active passive voice 2 questions, and foreign words there were 4 questions. Overall, if we see, this verbal section was easy to moderate. The overall level of difficulty was easy to moderate, as similar to previous year. Now, if I have to tell you the overall level of difficulty, it was moderate because the quant's level of difficulty increased a bit. Because of that, we are expecting the cutoffs to go down slightly, because the level of higher level of difficulty of QA section was managed by lower level of difficulty of logical reasoning section. There were no critical reasoning, only 2 questions on critical reasoning. That is why LR section became very easy. So overall, the level of difficulty is going to go down slightly. Now, for IIM Bodh Gaya, for gender neutral seats, the cutoff is expected to go to 280, and for female reserved seats, 290, and for female reserved seats, it is expected to go up to 280. Now you must be saying कि sir last year तो बोध गया क्या 313 cutoff था. 313 was the cutoff in the first list. After that, 8 lists were released, and eventually the candidate who got selected in the 8th list had a score of 292 marks. So the cutoff actually was not 313, it was actually only 292 marks. Why? Because these candidates will later crack a Rohtak exam and then will later crack Indore exam as well. So the candidate who's cracking Indore exam is definitely cracking Rohtak exam and JIPMAT exam. So these candidates, then they will move out, and the merit list then goes ahead and ahead, and through that the cutoffs actually last year came to 292 marks. This year I am expecting both their general category cutoff to go to up to 290 marks. For reserved female candidates, 280 marks. EWS 271 for gender neutral and 259 for reserved female. NC OBC 238 and 236 almost similar. SC category also almost similar. Then ST cutoff and PWD cutoff should be somewhere in the range of 130 to 140 for ST, and PW should be in the range of 160 marks. So this is the expected cutoff for this year. Next, IIM Jammu, for male candidates, the general category cutoff is 325, which was 330 last year. Last year, first list, the cutoff was 330. I am expecting it to be 325 for male candidates this year. For female candidates, it should go to somewhere around 300 marks, 298 to 300 marks. Next, 321 for EWS and 275 for female EWS. 280 for NCOBC, 257 for NGOBC female. 243 for SC category, 230 for female category, 179, 197, 211 and 223 for PWD category. PWD female, this is something which we cannot predict exactly because the number of seats are low, the number of candidates are also low. So finding out any analysis between this might be difficult, specifically in PWD category. So overall, if we have this data, now if you are expecting somewhere in the range of 300 marks, 300 is a very safe score in JIPMAT exam. If you are scoring somewhere around 300 marks, I am expecting IIM Jammu se bhi aap clear kar loge, because the first list cutoff is expected to go to 325. Then it will reduce and definitely go below 300. So 300 according to me is a safe score. 300 means 75 questions correct. 75 questions correct अगर आपके आते हैं, those are 300 marks. I hope this is clear to everyone. Make sure that you take a screenshot of this particular section and see what are your chances in JIPMAT exam. If you have liked the video, do hit that like button. If you have any query or concerns, please put it in the comment section. Definitely subscribe to this channel. Thank you so much. Jai Hind.